Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends with, well, the update. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is coming inside this big patch 8.00.0, the biggest update ever in Raid Shadow Legends. Let's take a look.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to another update preview video, where today we'll be showing off one of our biggest features to date, the Cursed City. The gates to this accursed place, also known by the city's original name of Cintranos, will be open soon. So let's find out if the opens will be.
Taking a look at the prizes. Looks like we get a mythical champion down there, guys. See that? As a reward for progression.
Be open soon. So let's find out what challenges await and the rewards you'll be reaping. First things first, Cursed City is brand.
I won't keep rewinding the entire time, but I want to see the level, 120.
And the rewards you'll be reaping. First things first, Cursed City is a brand new game mode.
We'll access it right through the, the dungeon area.
Available to players of level 52 and above. The name isn't just for show either. You have an entire city to explore here. There's 100 stages spread across 4 different.
Did you see that it resets in 1 week, 5 days or whatever on that previous screen? So it's going to be a cycle rotation type thing?
Districts, with each district getting...
I'm covering it right now, but you can see I'm actually on hard mode. So different difficulties. You already knew that was coming, but just pointing it out.
Progressively harder to complete. There's new challenges and fiendish twists on old classics. Then there's the Eclipse Tower, home to Raid's newest boss, and the current Lord of Cintranos, Amius the Lunar Archon. In order to take on this moon-obsessed recluse, you'll need to unlock the path to him. Each month, a new rotation of the Cursed City will begin, resetting your progress from the previous month. The stages of each district in the Cursed City will remain the same, but the requirements you'll need to beat them will change. We'll describe those later in the video. Entering stages of the Cursed City is similar to Doom Tower rooms, in that you'll need Cursed City keys. You'll get a set number of these each day, and they won't be spent unless you successfully complete the stage you're taking on. You can't buy these or stack them over multiple days, so use them or lose them. The Cursed City has 2 difficulties, normal and hard. The default difficulty will be set to hard, but you can switch at any point. Cursed City keys aren't tied to either difficulty. Although you'll get enough keys to complete all stages in both difficulties, it would be prudent to plan your progress rather than switch around wildly. Now, here comes the fun part. You can chart your own journey through the Cursed City. You always start in the district of Cobble Market, but the path you take from there is up to you. You can head straight for the biggest enemies you can find first, or indulge your inner completionist and try to clear every stage of a district before moving on. That's how it works. But it'd be a pretty short update preview video if we just left it there, right? The Cursed City is split into 4 districts: Cobble Market, Dead Rise, Plague Home, and Soul Cross, with each district getting progressively harder. You're eased into the horrors of the Cursed City through Cobble Market. Dead Rise and Plague Home are where the difficulty climbs slightly, and Soul Cross, well, Soul Cross is the stuff nightmares are made of. Each district has exactly 25 stages, and that number won't change between rotations. The other thing that won't change is the position of individual stages on the map, or the paths that connect them. Urban redevelopment is not high up on Amius's list of priorities. Each stage within the districts can be one of 4 types: regular, boss, double boss, or awakening. Let's run through them one by one. Regular stages are your standard.
Just pausing for a moment here. So far, this looks freaking cool. I like that it's key-based. I like that it's a different rotations. It resets every month. I love Doom Tower, my favorite update, so this seems really cool. 3 different types of kind of boss stages. Anyway, let's listen.
Run-of-the-mill battles in Raid, like you'd find in the campaign. You'll fight across 3 rounds with a wave of enemies in each round. You've faced these types of battles hundreds of times before, but the ones found in the Cursed City might be a little more difficult than you're used to. Next up, we've got Awaken stages. As the name implies, you'll need to bring your Awaken champions to take on these stages. Each Awaken stage requires a certain number of Awakening levels across your whole team, indicated by red stars on a champion.
You can see the conditions here. They've gone through a few of them. Not only Awaken, but Void, Magic, HP, Support, Epic, Legendary, Mythical. So they just basically list everything off there. Interesting how they have the conditions. I actually like, well, you need 20 awakening stars here. So they're going to differ depending on difficulty and location, I guess.
Portrait. So, if an awakened stages requires 6 red stars, you could bring 1 champion with 6 red stars on their portrait, or 2 champions with 3 red stars, and so on. Once the requirement has been met, you can then focus on filling out your team with the best champions for the job. Completing awakened stages isn't necessary to get to Amius the Lunar Archon. They can offer an alternative route though, and give you some pretty sweet rewards when completing them for the first time. Moving on, we've got boss stages. Here, you'll be taking on some of Talaria's most famous foes, like the Iron Twins of Auname the Sand Devil. A quick glimpse at the Cursed City map reveals that these boss stages are often located at key landmarks, like bridges between districts or paths leading to the next kind of stage, Double Boss. Yep, that's right.
Double Boss!
The bad guys are teaming up. There are 12 double boss stages in total, with 3 popping up in each district. The location of the
Dude, this is bonkers, man. I don't know, just looking at this, you're like,
double boss stages in each rotation of the Cursed City
I think I kind of like it. I don't know.
will always be the same. You'll also find that the boss duos will scale with each district's difficulty. So don't worry about walking into Cobble Market and facing off against Astronix the Dark Fae immediately. You'll need to clear these double boss stages in order to get Eclipse Keys. Collecting 3 Eclipse Keys will grant you passage into the Eclipse Tower at the center of the Cursed City, and let you take on Amius the Lunar Archon. We'll release a separate video talking about that fight, but for now, let's just focus on getting you there.
So they released his entire skill kit, right, Amius? I will put that on the community tab for you guys right after this video goes live. I feel like it's a long one. It's like reading a novel on this bad boy, but some very interesting mechanics involved there.
Each of the 3 Eclipse
One thing I just want to say, not to be negative, because everything looks amazing so far. One thing I will say, though, they gave him the same kind of mechanic where, kind of like Phantom Shogun, where the more awakened you are, the damage mitigation or more damage. I really don't like that personally. I don't mind the stages that require awakening, but especially since they're not essential. But I don't love it there because you already get such a big advantage from blessings, from awakening, you know? So that's just inherent to the ability. But anyway, I digress.
Keys can be found in one of the double boss stages in Cobble Market, Dead Rise, and Plague Home. The location of the Eclipse Key within each district will also change with each rotation and will always be random, but you'll see it in the stage rewards. Knowing about the types of stages is helpful, but it's not quite that simple in Cursed City. Every single stage, including boss stages, will have a number of restrictions on the champions you can bring. Think of Doom Tower secret rooms, and you'll get the general idea.
Very interesting. So some of you guys will not like that. Some of you guys will like that. I like it. As I said, in the new content, I want to have some restrictions in there. Secret rooms in Doom Tower for me, at first they were kind of annoying. Oh, we have to build these other champions. And then now it's one of my most enjoyable parts. Now, I guess not now, but for a while it was, right? Having to come up with some unorthodox, maybe gear sets or synergies or strategies using a limited set of champions. How do you guys feel about that?
Some will restrict which rarity of champion you can bring, or perhaps which affinity, type, or faction. Some of these restrictions are unique to the hard difficulty, however, and you won't have to worry about them on normal. These unique stage restrictions will
solid because you still want beginner play. There's still, millions of new players playing this game. You don't want to restrict them too much. It is level 52 to unlock, by the way.
Change with every rotation, so don't expect to be able to rely on the same path. You'll have to change up how you traverse the districts. All right, we've covered a lot here. So, quick recap. You have a full month to explore the Cursed City. Find the Eclipse Keys from double boss stages, and storm the Eclipse Tower to defeat Amius the Lunar Archon. How you weave your way through the streets of Centranos is up to you. Now let's get on to quests and rewards. As you're exploring the Cursed City, there are dedicated Cursed City quests for you to complete. They're pretty simple. Things like complete a specific number of stages, complete awakened stages, defeat Amius himself, you get the gist. Each Cursed City quest you complete will earn you Cursed Candles. Collect enough candles and you can earn rewards. Clearing stages of the Cursed City on hard difficulty will grant you Occult Cursed Candles, as well as access to a unique chain of one-time rewards, including a mythical champion, Carnage the Anarch. This
pretty cool.
Ancient demon spawn is a living avatar of chaos and is the one responsible for the evil plaguing Centranos. So he'll be sure to bring some firepower to your champion collection. You'll need a couple of successful visits through Centranos to get enough occult cursed candles to acquire Carnage, though. So be sure to check.
They said a couple? Hopefully that was, I could take that literally, meaning that it's probably more like a Mithrala or easier to obtain, hopefully, than a Lydia that takes quite a long time. But either way, I love it. We'll see how good, you know, the mythical is. Looked really cool. So getting your hands on a free or obtainable mythical is definitely a big plus.
Check in daily and use those Cursed City keys. You want more? We've got more. Even after you've claimed all of the one-time rewards, completing Cursed City quests will give you Cursed Chests. These contain a variety of useful treasures, including
see the new whatchamacallit, the core or whatever material?
mythical skill tomes and souls to awaken Carnage. As if all of that wasn't enough for you, there are also one-time rewards when you beat a stage for the first time, similar to the Doom Tower. They'll also reset with each rotation. Rewards differ on normal and hard difficulty, and they'll become more valuable as you progress through the districts. All stages will drop rewards, but the best stuff is saved for those brave or foolish enough to take on double boss stages. Some of the rewards will include Cursed Remnants, other rewards will include some take on double boss stages.
So you can see we're able to get our hands on all of it. Like, thank God we won't have to rely only on Hydra Clash to get our hands, it looks like, on pretty cool accessories. These are all new accessories, and obviously they're going to be 9-piece sets.
Some of the rewards will include Cursed Remnants, which you can collect to summon epic and mythical champions. There's also a new type of charm.
Let's look at that again.
Some of the rewards will include Cursed Remnants.
All right, so Remnant Summon. Cobble Market, let me just move myself out of the way here real quick. So look at this. Cobble Market, Dead Rise, Plague Home, Soul Cross, and then on Amos, we get 100. Okay. Collect Cursed Remnants from the Cursed City to on Hard. So only on Hard, it looks like, for the Cursed Remnants, to summon Epic and Mythical. So Epic and Mythical. So we get an Epic 82% chance, Void Epic 15%, Mythical 2.5%. Really good. That's your best shot of getting a mythical champion. Remnant Summon, Fragment Summon, Fusion, Shard. So it's under the Remnant Summon section. Okay.
Which you can collect to summon epic and mythical champions. There's also a new type of charm for crafting mythical artifacts in the Forge, which can be used on any artifact set. You may also earn cursed chests from some stages, and these can contain gear from 2 new artifact sets. Let's take a look at what they can do.
The double bosses, I just got a kick out of them, man.
Introducing the Supersonic and Merciless gear sets. They are variable gear sets, meaning you get new bonuses for each artifact or accessory equipped, all the way up to a maximum of 9 pieces. First up, we have the Supersonic set. Need your champions to go fast. This is the set for you. It offers boost to HP and resistance, as well as a massive increase to speed. But the real bonuses from this set include chances to manipulate your turn meter when equipped with 4, 6, or 9 pieces.
Okay, 2% turn meter debuff played by enemy. I'm sorry, I can't read because of this stupid thing. Plus 2% turn meter per buff placed by enemy. Minus 30% reduced turn meter effects. Plus 30% increased turn meter effects. We get the resist, the HP, the speed, 32%.
You can see these bonuses on screen now. Put it on champions you need to be fast, and they'll be zooming. The second gear set is Merciless. This is perfect for damage dealers who are laser focused on wiping out their enemies in a single strike. It increases the wearer's attack, critical damage.
Oh my God. Ignore defense 35%. Speed, this is a full set, by the way. Speed plus 10%. Crit damage 30%. Attack 25%. Good God, Merciless and Supersonic both look broken. Like, talk about power creeping everything in the game right now, right? That's really strong, really strong.
And speed, as well as offering a little bit of ignore defense for good measure.
A little bit?
There's also chances to reduce cooldowns and gain extra turns with the bonuses for either having 4 or 9 pieces equipped.
It's a 30% chance to reduce a random skill cooldown, 15% chance on dealing damage, 15% to reduce or extra turn, 15% chance to get an extra turn on dealing damage. Wow.
Which you can see
great for like Hydra anywhere, right?
On your screen now. Whew. I believe that's everything. We hope you're as excited as we are to dive into everything that the cursed...
All right, guys, that is it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I could sit here and talk about it for hours, but I really want to. I want to hear what you guys are saying. I'm excited about this one, guys. I'm excited about it. I mean, no energy, 2 difficulties. It doesn't seem like anything that's annoying, like the awakening stuff, is essential, meaning that you can still get to the final boss. It seems like there's a ton of new content total. We get the fresh rotations. Dude, I think this so far, knock on wood, I think it's a home run of an update so far. I cannot wait to play this. Dude, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I hope this brings players back to Raid. I think it would bring me back to Raid if I wasn't playing. What about you guys? Are you excited for this? So far, again, so good. We'll believe it when we see it in game. But man, this seems like a real winner of an update. Honestly, during a time for Raid Shadow Legends where they absolutely needed a big, massive update, big news and good news. And this seems like it might be it. I'm a little bit shocked, guys, but I'm really excited because things were going a bit downhill, and this feels really, really on point to you know, even the double bosses and stuff like that. There's not a lot of new bosses, but they could add stuff to this, plenty of stuff to this, right? That's the beautiful thing. This really turns into a new content factory if they play their cards right, meaning every rotation they can add new bosses, you know? So anyway, there's a lot of different directions they could go from here, but it does seem like a real natural progression of Raid, right? And I remind you, there's going to be a massive champion rebalancing in January. There's also going to be a robust, huge Guild War feature coming next year. So you put all that together, I'm pretty bullish on Raid Shadow Legends. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.